Ciao ladies and gentlemen. A circle passes through the points 0, 3 and 0, 11 and has center 6, k. So this here is 0, 11 and this here 0, 3 and we have a center 6, k. Okay, so if those 2 points are on the center, then that makes this a radius and that makes this a radius. What's it asking for? Work out the value of k. Okay, so you have 2 pairs of coordinates that form our first line here. The length of that line we'll call it r, should equal the length of the other line. So we've got a line in red here and we've got a line in blue, and basically we have to use the distance formula, use Pythagoras to find out the length of r. Because there's a k here, we won't get a number answer for it, we're going to get a bunch of k's in numbers. But yeah, let's set up, you can use a distance formula straight away if you want. I'm going to set it up visually just so it's easier for people to see. This distance here is going to be that y coordinate, take away that because this is their difference in heights. So we have k minus 3. The width is straightforward enough. I'll use a different color because on the y-axis there is no width, whereas this has 6, so it's going to be 6 across. So our Pythagoras is going to involve 6 and k minus 3. Similarly with the other one, we're going to have a width of 6, except this time our height is not going to have the k first, it's going to have the 11 first, because 11 is bigger. So 11 minus k, like so. So let's set up the Pythagoras. We're going to have 6 squared plus 11 minus k in a bracket squared equals r squared. So that's where we'll start here. R squared equals 11 minus k all squared plus 6 squared, and then we have the same going on here. R squared is going to equal k minus 3 in a bracket all squared plus 6 squared. Now this question here is asking us to find the value of k, so what we've done here is that we've now created an equation that has k's and numbers in it, but we've also got this r squared. So what we want to do is, because r squared equals this stuff here, and because r squared equals the stuff here, we can set them equal to each other and solve for k. So setting them equal to each other, we end up with this. Actually, I'll save a space here. I'll write 36, because 6 squared is 36. Straight away I can take away 36 from both sides to get rid of them. They kind of cancel each other out nicely. Expanding the brackets on the left, we're going to end up with 121 minus 22k plus k squared. On the right hand side, we're going to end up with k squared minus 6k plus 9. Please let me know if I've gone too fast for anyone there, because if you don't know what I've done there, that's worth making a video in its own right. We've got a quadratic, so the first idea would be to get everything on the same side, but if we take away k squared from both sides, that's going to make these just disappear. So it ends up not being a quadratic at all. It ends up being a linear equation. So we have minus 22k minus 6k. I want them on the right hand side because there's more of them there. So add 22k at both sides, giving us 16k over here. While we're at it, I'm going to take away this 9. Take away 9 over there, so 112, and if we do 112 divided by 16, we're going to get 7. So k is 7. That's our answer for part A. For part B, hence find the equation of a circle. Okay, equation of a circle is in the form x minus a all squared plus y minus b all squared equals r squared, and that's when you've got the radius of length r, and you've got the center that are the coordinates a, b. So whatever signs you have inside the brackets will always be the opposite of the actual center itself. We've got our a and our b because a is 6 and k is b, which is 7. So 6 and 7 are going to be these values here. This is x minus 6 and y minus 7, but we need to figure out what r is. R squared just so happens, going back to here, we just need to figure out what that is. We can just plug in our k value and get it from that. So r squared here will equal, I'll put it in the bracket, 11 minus 7 all squared plus 36, which is going to give us 4 squared, which is 16 plus 36, so we're going to get 52. So r squared is 52. Now, I don't have to square root this because we wanted r squared anyway. So if I just plug that in, I'll just write 52. That is the equation of our circle.